Have you ever wondered who truly sponsors terror in South Asia? India loves painting itself as the victim, yet evidence paints a dramatically different picture. Let's find answers. Is India the actual terroristan? Consider Pakistan first, India's neighbor and perpetual target. Kulbhushan Jadhav, an active Indian Navy officer arrested in Balochistan, admitted openly he was sent by India's RAW to orchestrate terror attacks across Pakistan. His chilling confession detailed his financing of Baloch separatists and Karachi-based militants. Is this how responsible nations act? By secretly funding terrorists? And that's not all. Pakistan's dossier to the United Nations in 2020 revealed shocking details. India funded and armed banned groups like Fitnatul Hindustan, BLA, Fitnatul Khawarij, TTP. These terror outfits received Indian training, money, and arms, carried out bombings, suicide attacks, and massacre of innocent Pakistanis. This was not a Pakistani claim alone. US officials like former Defense Secretary Chuck Hagel openly acknowledged India's role, stating clearly that India finances problems for Pakistan from Afghan soil. India's covert hand didn't stop with Pakistan. Look at Sri Lanka, a once peaceful island nation torn apart by civil war. Who nurtured and armed the ruthless Tamil tigers? India's intelligence agency RAW dead. According to investigations by India's own Jain Commission and Stanford University's detailed reports, by training and arming these militants, India extended Sri Lanka's bloody conflict, costing over 70,000 lives. Is this not state-sponsored terrorism? Now shift your eyes toward Bangladesh. India misuses its geographical leverage and strategically chokes Bangladesh by controlling its rivers. 54 shared rivers weaponized to cause droughts and floods at India's will. The Farah barrage alone displaced millions, turning fertile lands into deserts and forcing millions of Bangladeshis into migration. Isn't forcing people from their homes through environmental warfare a sinister form of state terrorism? And consider Nepal, a small Himalayan nation brutally strangled by an Indian economic blockade in 2015. Nepal dared to enact a democratic constitution without bowing to India's dictates. In retaliation, India blocked crucial fuel, medicine, and food supplies, plunging Nepal into a humanitarian crisis. UNICEF warned 3 million Nepali children faced death or disease. Isn't deliberately starving an entire population the very essence of terror? And what about Maldives? India's so-called training assistance was a deceptive cover for stationing troops and aircrafts on Maldivian soil. The India Out movement in Maldives vividly exposed public outrage against what many saw as an Indian military occupation. Even today, Maldivians demand their sovereignty back, fiercely resisting Indian hegemony masked as friendly aid. India's malicious use of Afghanistan under Karzai and Ghani governments further illustrates its deep-seated agenda. Afghan territory became a launchpad for terror against Pakistan, with Indian consulates supplying cash, arms, and intelligence to TTP militants. Notably, these militants never attacked Indian interests, a telling clue of their true patrons. This extensive trail of evidence leaves no doubt India systematically sponsors terror across South Asia, sowing instability and violence under a deceptive cloak of victimhood. From financing Baloch insurgents in Pakistan, nurturing Tamil tigers in Sri Lanka, choking Bangladesh's lifelines, blockading Nepal, and illegal efforts to construct roads to change the map with Nepal, occupying the Maldives under training guises, and exploiting Afghanistan as a terror hub against Pakistan, India emerges starkly as the true regional terrorist state. The world must now confront a critical choice: continue overlooking India's brutal reality or recognize this challenge, this rogue behavior decisively. South Asia's peace and stability depends upon ending the reign of terror. Pakistan's counter-terrorism success profile has been acknowledged by the USA. General Michael Eric Kurila, CENTEM commander, publicly recognized Pakistan's crucial role in counter-terrorism efforts and declared it phenomenal. As responsible global citizens, can we afford to remain silent in the face of such glaring state-sponsored terrorism by India? The answer lies in how firmly we demand accountability. The world is watching. South Asia is waiting. What choice will we make? This is Amara Farad Baloch, and you are watching Nexus Bulletin.